How are you guys doing today? Today we are going to look into the pixie frame, Titania, or Titania, or whatever you want to call her. So, Titania is definitely a DPS frame, and I will show you exactly what I mean. The build I will be showing you is going to be based mainly around her 4th ability, which is her Razor Wing, turning her into a mini archwing that's harder to hit. Okay, so I'll just show you. You can see 130 corrupted just melt. Right, and me casting abilities is activating the augment I have on to make her fire rate much faster. So she will just melt. To be honest, the additional rate of fire probably isn't needed until very high level. It also makes her move extremely fast. Seen this in the Plains of Eidolon. It outdoes Archwings by far. She is the fastest frame with this, of course. I wouldn't try to race Vault in small maps. You'll just end up running into walls. But let me get into the build. I'll show you exactly what we've got. Alright, so on Titania, we are going to have Pistol Amp for more damage. We want a lot of power strength. It affects your augment and also the damage on your pistols. So we have a lot of strength with Transient Fortitude and an Umbral Intensify, along with Power Drift. Of course, the Power Drift isn't maxed, just couldn't fit it, so 2.5%, that's not going to make much difference. Okay, we also have the Vitality on there, not only to boost our Intensify, but because she is very squishy, a little bit of additional health is going to help. Alright, then we have a little bit of duration on here just to make it so her Razor Wing isn't too expensive. So we try to balance that out. And then a bunch of efficiency for the same reason. And a primed flow just to make it easier to manage that energy use. Of course, you could switch that out for a streamline if you wanted to. Mainly, I like using a flow because I have an energize. And I can just stockpile some energy and pretty much stay in it infinite. Unless I'm using my abilities for this augment. The augment adds 25% to your rate of fire and your movement speed for 8 seconds whenever you use an ability. What you should know though is this, your strength affects this. So with over 200 power strength, I get about 55% onto this every ability use. But it does not get affected by your duration. So having negative duration won't affect this. You'll still get 8 seconds. And this is per cast. So if you cast 4 times, you get up to that 32 seconds. So you have 32 seconds before you have to recast an ability. Alright, so that adds 218% to my rate of fire. So extreme damage. And then we have an arcane velocity just to add even more rate of fire because we just like to shoot like a minigun. Alright, now I'll show you the build for the Dex Pixia, which is just as important. You actually only need 2 Forma for this build. I added one more in playing with Magnum Force here to see if it did any better, but honestly having 2 dual status on there for the status chance seems to be much better. So that was a fail. But this is the build you saw me use just originally, which is my normal one that I use. But I do have a second one which is built for viral, which is also very viable. I will show you what that does. Alright. Simulate those. Oh, get some energy. Alright. I'll show you without first. So see, it doesn't do quite as good, but if you get the right procs for that, it destroys. You will see some massive bleed procs. So let me get the razor blitz going. You'll notice I can just... I would go as far as saying the viral might be better for actual units on the ground, like infantry, but I like running the other one because if I go into the plains of Eidolon or Fortuna, it melts the ships just insanely fast, which viral won't do the same. But anyways, guys, that's the build. I hope you enjoy. Please like and subscribe and comment any more frames that you might want me to do next. So thank you for watching. Have a good one, guys.
Thank you.